Isn't this the guy who learned how to God bridge and is trying to learn the telly in the background video? What a hypocrite for making this video. Let me explain. Disclaimer, this video is only my thoughts on things and this should not discourage you if you want to learn God bridge. So before, when you couldn't God bridge and you saw people God bridge, you were like, wow, I wish I was good as them, I could get a sub 13 on MC Play HD, right? Well, at least I did. But that all changed when I finally learnt how to God bridge, and I'm relatively consistent at it. Now God bridging content just isn't that exciting for me anymore, since I could do it myself. Why watch someone for their God bridging content when you can do it yourself? You might be watching them for the stories, which is why I said God bridging, not videos in general. This is also true for telebridging. At the moment I can't telly because I'm bad, and so I watch a lot of telebridging content in hopes of subconsciously picking up information. However, like with God bridging, this will probably all change once I learn how to telly, and after that I'm going to want to learn how to speed telly and so on. Things that I can do don't really interest me as much as things I can't do. That's why learning channels do so well. Although there is much room for improvement for both these bridging methods, once you have the basic idea, telly, speed telly, God bridge, you basically just have to optimize it to get better times. And of course that's not strictly the case for everything, but that's generally the case. Of course there are combinations of bridging methods such as telly into God, double extension, which take more skill, but correct me if I'm wrong. Once you have the basic skill, all you have to do is practice a bit more, then boom, you've learnt it. Telly into speed telly and that stuff, that doesn't seem too easy, so that's probably one exception. Don't kill me in the comment section. Anyway, another reason is that it takes a very long time, depending on how easily and consistently and efficiently you learn. So I'm speaking from experience. My eyes die after over an hour of intensive usage. And yes, I should take breaks, but so unless you're willing to give up your time to learn these bridging methods, especially telebridging, you might not want to do it. Telebridging, I am going to count normal/late tellies as different to speed tellies, since just because you can telly does not mean you can speed telly. So before learning to bridge, you don't actually know the timescales. Before learning to God bridge, I didn't know the difference between an 11.8 on long and 11.3, since they seemed the same to me, but after I got my 11.8, I realized how hard it is to get 11.3 without a telly into God bridge. Similarly for telly, you won't know how hard a sub 10 is until you're stuck at a 10.2. But don't get me wrong, there are some good points to learning these bridging methods. In conclusion, do what you want. If you want to learn a harder bridging method, be ready to sacrifice your amazement for already existing God bridges/telly bridges and your time. I repeat, do not get discouraged by this video if you are planning to learn these methods. In fact, I encourage you to learn these so you can enrich your learning experience. This video is part 1 of another mini 3-part series. I plan to basically give my evaluation between why you should learn it, why you shouldn't learn it, and the conclusion. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If we can hit 30 likes again, why not? That seems to be where I stop getting likes, if that makes sense. Anyway, if we can get 30 likes, that will be very pog. Anyway, like, sub, dislike, comment, join my Discord server, and yeah, that's the end of the video. Good.